Here's a question that might sting a little. How much time do you spend thinking about what other people have, their achievements, their following, their success? Now here's a harder question. How does all that time make you feel, better or smaller? In today's verses, King Duryodhana gives us one of the most psychologically revealing performances in all of ancient scripture. He stands before his teacher on the most important day of his life and spends his energy detailing the enemy's strengths. The Gita is holding up a mirror. Verses 3-6. Duryodhana speaks to Drona, "O teacher, behold this great army of the Pandavas, arrayed by your wise disciple. Here are their heroes, mighty archers equal to Bhima and Arjuna in battle, Yuyudhana, Virata, Drupada, great chariot warriors." He goes on, naming warrior after warrior, each name a data point in an obsessive mental audit. The question is, why? What the great commentators notice about this passage is fascinating. Duryodhana is technically briefing his general. Tactically, it makes sense to assess the enemy, but the way he does it reveals something deeper. He is detailed, almost reverential, as if he has memorized them. He names their best warriors with a precision that only comes from obsession. This is what comparison anxiety looks like when it reaches its peak. You become an expert on everyone else's strengths, hoping the study will reveal a flaw that makes you feel safe again. The tragedy is, it never does, because comparison anxiety doesn't have a bottom. There's always someone more successful, more talented, more recognized. You cannot outcompare your way to inner peace. The Gita shows us a different way. The Gita's alternative to Duryodhana's pattern is what we'll later hear from Krishna. Focus on your dharma, your duty, your unique role and path, not someone else's. Your dharma is not their dharma. Your journey is not their journey. Your gifts are not their gifts. The moment you stop orienting your life around, how do I compare, and start orienting it around, what is mine to do, everything shifts. Energy that was bleeding into comparison gets redirected into creation. Anxiety that was feeding on others' success starts to quiet. And you start to see, clearly perhaps for the first time, what's actually in your own hands. That is one of the most liberating transitions a human being can make. This week's reflection: where in my life am I spending more energy studying others' paths than walking my own? What would I do differently if I stopped comparing and committed fully to my dharma? Write it, sit with it, let it change something. Next, Duryodhana lists his own army's commanders. And there's a revealing self-doubt even in how he describes his own side's strength. Hari Om.